Hey guys, today's a review of Walking Dead, Freddy Krueger Pack 1, Days Gone By. I'm going to do all of them up to where I have them, up to 10, What Have We Become. That's just issue 68 is the very last issue, if you're like the first one. It's 55, I think. But this is issue 1 to 6, okay. And I'm going to tell you we're different rate from the show. Right here we have the very first page, Rick getting shot, and it's only one guy there, not like 3. That guy doesn't roll over, and it's this guy that's probably going back to jail or something. I don't know if he's escaped or anything. Rick wakes up in the hospital, yells for the nurse. Doesn't really know what's going on. She's dead, people. Even more. And then he just keeps on walking out of the hospital, see everything deserted. He runs into bicycle zombie, which I don't know if Robert Kirkman was supposed to make that if somebody he knew, or then we get like to this part right here. And you see the shovel, and you meet Morgan and Dwayne, and they pretty much just give him the whole rundown on what's going on. Then he goes get some guns. That's when they've changed their names, and he's gonna go to the land to try to find his wife. And he shoots the bicycle zombie, so I'm thinking he might know her from living in the town. And then he finds the horse, just like takes it, because everybody there is dead. And then up he goes. And once he gets into Atlanta, a bunch of zombies come out of the woodwork, and then he starts shooting them, and all the zombies are going to come after him. And then he runs into Glenn. Can't see Glenn. Wait a minute. There he is. Show you a better picture of him. And they have to jump the roofs. And they just straightly go back to the camp, and where it differs from the TV show, they go to a building, and Rick and them have a little more time at the beginning. And then once he gets back to the camp, we see he has his wife Lori's there, his son Carl, his buddy Shane that was with him when he got shot. Alright, I'm going to list out all the people in this. Alan talking to Glenn there. And on the top of the camp is Dale, the one right in there that eating is Jim. We got Andrea and Amy, a character that we didn't really have in the show too long, Donna. We did, but it was just a name only, not the same kind of character. Her 2 sons, Ben and Billy. Alan is their father. There's just 2 little kids there, right around here. And then we got Carol and Sophia in the back of the car there. And then we and then they just get back to camp and stuff. And then Dale tries to tell him Shane's not a very good person. Rick doesn't really believe him, and they go do laundry. The girls doing stuff. They do the normal chores that they need done. And the boys go hunting, and Donna almost gets tired when they come back from doing the laundry, and then Dale comes and saves her life. And they're yelling at how they should move the camp. Shane doesn't really want to. Shane's pretty much an idiot. And then there's Jim, that actor right there. That's him. Not the very bottom scene. They need to find a gun store and they ask Jim, he tells them. And they do this whole guts trick, which they did in the show. When they get into Atlanta, they see it's been pretty much overrun. Nobody left in Atlanta. There's no Zavatos either. Like, that never happened, and there's no Merle, no Daryl. The Morehouse and family, they're not there. They're in season 1 only, but Ed, Carol's husband in the show, is not in it, and Jackie, and they don't go to that place. It's at the end of the first season, and they get the guns from the gun store, and then it starts raining, and they start running, and they drop the guns, quickly check them up. Rick thinks he gets bitten, but didn't really, he wasn't. They start shooting off the guns. And I think this is where they ran into trouble here. And they're collecting wood. And, you know, they're at the camp telling what they used to be. Jim used to be a mechanic. Amy was going to school. You know, like, Glenn was a pizza delivery boy. Donna never worked. Alan was a shoe salesman. Dale was on a salesman behind the desk for 40 years. Jim was a mechanic. And then Carol didn't really do too much. And then we get the death of Amy. And they start shooting off all the other zombies. And then right here we get pretty much where we find out Jim was bit. Doesn't really affect him that much. It does, but it's slow on him. And Shane starts freaking out right there. At Rick, where is it? Right here. Yeah, he starts freaking out at Rick. And then Jim wants to come back to be zombie so he can find his family. And he's a character that got knocked off in season 1 too. They didn't keep him around longer. And then after that they go hunting and Shane and Rick get into a fight. And Shane was telling him how much blood was there before Rick came back, and was just pretty much dead. That's what he's pretty much getting at. Then Carol sees him trying to shoot his dad, shoots him right back in the neck, and kills him dead. So yeah, that was just the first review. I'll be doing up to like part 10. Morgan and Dwayne, we don't see them again, right? And then, you know, we got the death of Amy, we got the death of Jim, and death of Shane. And they do leave after this, and we do get more characters down the line, leave more. Each trade has somebody dying. Not every trade people die, like, there might be characters that's not in the group, but, like, not every trade. Everybody in the group doesn't die all the time. There's like 3 trade I read so far, and nobody in the group, actually get bigger and stuff, they live through 1 trade, and then later they live for 2 more. Right in a row, 9 and 10 I think they live. No character deaths in those ones. And 5, they just get tortured. But I'm saying too much already, so yeah, it's a very good comic book. Rob Kirkman, Tony Moore. Tony Moore only did the first 6, and then they got Charlie Adler. I was a big Tony Moore fan earlier at first, because that's the only one I had at first, and I like Chase Collins, but then I got used to the other guy. Yeah, so I'll be like here maybe tomorrow doing volume 2, Mars Behind review, or the next day I'm rereading them again right up to 10. And then if I get 11 I'll read that one right up and just keep on doing with the reviews. But I got up to 10, so I got 10 more trade paperbacks, 9 more to go to review, and then I got all the ones I am reviewed. But I am going to collect up on 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, and 18. And I think there might be a 19 or 19's coming. Then it's going to be 20 and 21. I think that might be the all-out war arc right there. 20 and 21, which, if I'm thinking it is, it's going to be the best. Should be the best one. If it's all like what I heard. Reach out.